If there's anyone who stands for liberty, freedom, having representatives live by the laws they make for the rest of us, and choice and accountability among all of us, it's Matt Salmon. Let me introduce you to my dear friend, Matt. Thank
you. Well, it's great to be here today, and it might surprise you to hear from me that I'm going to acknowledge that Obamacare has actually had a profound impact upon the health of Americans. In fact, as they receive their cancellation notices, there's an epidemic of nausea and profound sweats and palpitations of the heart. And so to say that it hasn't had an impact on health care would be a lie. It has. I want to say, Ralph, that you look a lot better.
No.
You look good. And about 5 years ago, Ralph and I were much heavier dudes. I was 80 pounds heavier. Actually, about 6 years ago. And I've kept it off for about 6 years.
I was 70.
And you were 70.
Yeah.
And it's made a profound difference in my life. It's interesting to hear you say I did exactly what you did. I cut out the carbs. I cut out sugar. I haven't eaten sugar in 6 years. Nothing. So Thanksgiving for me is kind of a bummer when it comes to pumpkin pie. But I don't miss it anymore. I really don't. I've replaced it with healthy things and a healthy lifestyle. But in my life, when it comes to health care, I'm surrounded. My oldest daughter is married to a dentist in the Army, and they're in Stuttgart, Germany. My daughter, Katie, is a registered nurse, and my son, Matthew, is in his 4th year of medical school at Midwestern. And it's really interesting. One of the rotations he did was with a doctor who has a more holistic practice. It's a DO that has surrounded himself with naturopathic physicians himself and chiropractic, and they try a much more holistic approach to healing people. God gave us everything we need to take care of ourselves. We just need to reach out and use it. We need to stop being so closed-minded about what really works. For 5,000 years or more, we've found that on the earth there are things that can help us. And the most important thing, and I love the philosophy of naturopathic medicine, because it's not about finding something that's going to cure you. It's finding something that's going to help your body cure you. And they look at the whole person, the mind, the body, the spirit, everything kind of working in tandem with one another. And that's what we've got to get back to. Health is a whole being type thing. And that's why it's a no-brainer for me. Ever since I was in the state legislature, I've been a strong advocate of all of the above. When it comes to medicine, all of the above. And let's not limit anything. And then I've had personal experiences. I was mentioning to one of the doctors that when I was in the state legislature, I came down with a really bad case of mono. Now, traditional medicine here in the United States will tell you you're kind of on your own. You try to sleep more and take good care of yourself, but you're on your own. And it turned into chronic, Epstein-Barr with me. And so I ended up going and seeing a naturopathic physician, and we got on a healthy diet and some supplements, and you know what? We were able to beat it pretty quickly. And so I became a very open-minded kind of guy about that kind of thing. And then my daughter Katie, who's a registered nurse and works for a group of MDs here in the Valley, she has been plagued with health issues for years in dealing with her esophageal problems and reflux, and she's also had some urinary tract issues, and just to no avail. Nothing's gotten better. So she finally went about a year ago and saw a naturopathic physician, and they put her on the road to recovery. She's well now. She's smiling, and it's great. To have a 8-year-old daughter that doesn't smile much is not a fun thing. But she's happy, she's healthy, and we're big advocates in the Salmon family of using all of the above. But it's a real honor today to be here, and signing on as a co-sponsor of a bill to proclaim a day when we celebrate, that's a no-brainer. That's easy. Now give me some tough stuff I can do too. Okay. I want you to know I'm all in.
We'll be back.
We'll have our list. Yeah.
But I know Joanna, her ears perk right up.
Yeah.
I want you to know I really want to change the dynamic in Washington, D.C. And I could go on and on and on, but Ralph, as he talked about freedom, that's the key. Freedom to be able to work with whatever works for you when it comes to the healthcare arena. Freedom is so many other ways. that we've lost. And we're trying to reintroduce the President to the Constitution of the United States and help him understand a novel concept called the separation of powers. And one day we're going to help him get it. By hook or by crook, we're going to help him get it. I got a lot of people that are really frustrated. You know, they say, why don't you do something? Why don't you do something? And finally, you know, I was in a meeting. You know, we try to do everything we can. We pass a bill, and Prince Harry over in the Senate puts us in his drawer. We never see the light of day. Well, why don't you impeach him? Well, I've been through that. You know, do you think that the Senate will ever convict? So we're frustrated. We all are. We're frustrated. We want to see major change. We want to see the president stop acting like a king and get back to a democratic representative form of government the way it was supposed to be, and a separation of powers where one body doesn't control the place. But it's frustrating. I'm frustrated, and I want you to know I'll keep fighting the fight as long as I have a fight in me to try to change things. I'm not a go-along, get-along guy, and you guys know who know me know that's the way I am. I fight. Sometimes it even means I have to stand up to my own party when I think they're wrong, because I don't think that one party always has all the answers. And I always believe that, you know, we were Americans before we were Republicans and before we were Democrats. And if we're going to fix this, we're going to have to fight as Americans to get back to what is dear in this country, and that is freedom and freedom from financial bondage. And getting back to paying as we go, just like every other business has to do. But anyway, I don't want to filibuster. I'm not in the Senate. But I want to tell you how much I appreciate being here today. This is a great organization, and Joanna, you know, I just really appreciate your friendship and your wonderful leadership on something that really is making a difference in people's lives. God bless you, and I hope you all have a really wonderful and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
So I would love to present this award to Representative Matt Salmon, and also the governor here in Arizona did do a proclamation for Naturopathic Medicine Awareness Week, so I wanted to make sure that everybody saw that as well. So. Matt, I just really appreciate you as a small business owner as well as a naturopathic physician. So on behalf of the Arizona Naturopathic Medical Association, we present you with this award.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And now we'll leave time for just networking. Feel free to hang around. We have plenty of fruit and things like that. So again, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it.